We've gone to the top. That's right, the top of the sales funnel or the marketing funnel. If that's your thing too, great, good for you. I'm Clayton with Charcon BPO. Today we're talking about the top of the funnels. So we have the top of the marketing funnel, which is really based on brand awareness, lead generation, right? Those are the kind of main things. They want to get your business in front of as many eyeballs as possible, ideally the right eyeballs. And then you have the top of the sales funnel. This is where we're going to talk about qualified leads. So we have qualifying and engaging with prospects. So the top of the sales funnel is going to be a little bit more qualification, quick conversations, try to get some type of criteria to qualify that is the ideal prospect. Maybe it's revenue, maybe it's the authority to do the deal, whatever it might be. There's a lot of things that it could be. Maybe they need to do the deal, right? So BANTS is your typical thing that you hear. But top of the marketing funnel, right? So the thing on the marketing funnel, we're going to bring in a bunch of leads. So let's say, we're going to make up some numbers. Let's say you get 100 leads. Out of that, we're really going to educate them, tell them all about your product. We're going to tell them again all about your product. We're going to tell them again all about your product. We're going to tell them again all about your product. Every single time you do that, it's going to cost something. Sales side, we're going to talk to them and we're going to qualify them. Oh, you can't buy because you're a random person on the internet, like all of you watching this video are. Sorry. Hey, why don't we just let you talk to the marketing guys? Go to the next side. Oh, you are a deal client and you're ready to do this in 6 months? Hey, we've got this really cool product demo. Let me show this to you. When do you want to meet next week? Slightly different. They do have different approaches and both are valuable. Don't get me wrong. I lean towards sales. It's what I'm going to do. So I don't care. Congratulations. Good luck. Here's the thing on marketing. Marketing, you can spend as much as you want. And some marketing companies do really cool stuff. Like, man, they're creative, right? Like, they come up with cool images. These funnels are awesome. But what does the conversion turn into? You're getting an email. You're getting something. Now, this is based on growth stage, beginning stage companies, right? So now if you have a mature company and you know your exact messaging, maybe this is where you need to sit. But if you are in a growth stage, you need to be on the sales side more. You need to be talking to more customers. You need to be doing, I think the phrase is things that don't scale, right? More stuff where you're having more customer interactions. Because it might take 400 or 500 customers of having the sales side do it, where you're really actually nailing down who your ideal customer is and why they're buying. I mean, what if the reason they're actually buying is not something you even knew about to begin with? This is part of just having great questions, following up, building relationships. Now, you do it on both sides. Like, don't get me wrong. But one of them is like, we're awesome, guys. You should work with us. And the other one is, what do you need that I can solve that will make your life better? Both are important. I like this one. But if you are going to be starting a company, growing a company, you have a small company, sales is harder, but it is where you actually close the deal. So you're trying to find that fine balance between marketing and sales is something that I like to work with, right? Having that conversation back and forth between the top sales, top marketing. What if you have somebody go all the way through your marketing funnel? They're marketing qualified lead. They're great at just downloading white papers. They're getting case studies. They check the box. They send them over to you and you're like, he just likes to learn stuff. Not a fit. It happens. But that's why we qualify leads. That's why we have that conversation. Hey, do you have the budget allocated for this? Sometimes they're not great conversations. Sometimes they are. Having that proper expectation going in, understanding what you need and what they need allows for a lot better stuff. And think about it. Like really, really stop what you're doing. Stop clicking on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever video platform you're on. You're probably on 4 or 5, let's be honest. And just look at this tiny little video screen that you haven't thought about. And like, if I asked one extra person to actually buy my product today, and I repeated that one action every single working day of the year, I've asked 250 plus people to close on my product that I didn't do last year. And that's just one. Now, if you're a beginning company and you have 250 more at-bats to try and close a deal, that's significant. I mean, honestly, if you're a big company, if you can ask one more person to close every day, now, if it's a really large product and it takes a week to reach 10 people, that's a little bit different story and we can get there. But for this specific video where we're talking just a little bit more of a early stage growth company, you need to ask more people to buy. Your network's probably pretty solid. You might be in the second circle of relationships, maybe third stage circle of relationships, depending on how long you've been in that group or industry. You shouldn't be going all the way across the country at this point unless that is your target. But sit on the sales side. That way you can communicate with the marketing side, the feedback, so you get this cool little feedback loop of, we had these conversations, this worked out, we were able to close them, let's target more of those. And then you rinse and repeat. Like, marketing, probably just like most people, they love doing a great job. They will be super pissed if you pretty much force them to do a bad job because you're not helping. And then you get this little sibling rivalry going back and forth. And the sales team is trying to qualify. So just make sure that you're trying to go back and forth. Doesn't have to be every day, maybe weekly, maybe monthly, but there does need to be a flow of conversation. Now, if you're a smaller, like employee-sized company, maybe there's only 10 people, that might not even be an issue. It might not even exist. You might be sales and marketing. At that point, segment your items. Do the sales side, have the conversations, qualify them, and close the deal. And then come back to the marketing side and go straight down the funnel again. That's it. Stay in touch, and we're going to get into more info on startups, tractions, growth, and just gaining revenue for your business.